します。アウターワールド。やってます。ちょっとさ、パールパティさん。
Something you need?
うん。さっき行こう。
That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers.
ちょっとね、
Her contract said any kids she had,
そこなし、
expected or not,
話終わってから。
belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
非人道的だ
It's
な。
sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
先行こう。でもさ、前回、最後のところからちょっと、違う場所にいる、どれのやった。違う場所にいるのはなぜかというと、公民館があって、ちょっと襲われそうになって、そしたら公民館、入り口の前にいて、入ったんですよ。うん。それで、その中にも略奪者いて、いろいろ倒して、先進んだんだけど、録画、トラブルで、やっちまいまして、あっちの方いっぱい、略奪者いるんじゃないこれ。で、結局、こういうのもさ、前回撮ったんだけど、あれ、撮った扱いになってるじゃん、もう。どういうことだったかよ。いっぱいあったんだよ。で、ここ行きました。うん、そう。ここにも絶対いるよ。略奪者。
Not a peep from me.
おる。やばい。これやっちまおう。死ね。オッケー。始まってる。来てる。死ね。オッケー。やばい、パールバティやばい。死ね。オッケー。まだいる。おる。どこ、おる。やらせよ、全然。オッケー。いいの持ってんじゃん。ライトピストル。で、ここもね、倒して、進んだんだけどさ、やっちまいまして、録画、止まっちゃってさ、フリーズ？ほんと参っちゃうよ。ここにいる。20分くらい撮ったんだけどさ、やり直し。参ったね。ちょっと待って、これ撮りたい。これ開けられない。ここら辺も来たんですよ。来たよ、これ。 てます。で、ここに人がいるんですよ。ほら。で、いろいろ話して。長話なんで。長話でさ。この人で10分ぐらい行ったんじゃないかな。
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
うせないよ。
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves
フィ
one
ロ
of
ソなんと
those.
かの一員なの私たち。違うよね。
A Geo what? Look, plants
ちょっとさっ
ain't
き
my
と同じ
purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
話の順
If you're gonna
順でい
start
かないと
wandering
ね。
around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
長話になるんですよ。これにした。
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my
と言い
mind.
つつ答えてくれるからね。そう、これだってそう
Well,
だ。
look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta
Go ahead,
maintain
Nasai.
the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry.
後ろに
That
人い
was
るね。
unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some
そう、
nights
ゾ
ago.
イっていう名前が
Just
出て
up
くるん
and
ですよ。
vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
で、これにした。
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way
Dilemma.
around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
マイディレンマ。で、これにした。
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
彼女の部屋を嗅ぎ回ったのか？
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial
連続ドラマ？
dramas. Wanted to
ウォーキン
see
グ
what
デ
the
ッド？
fuss was about.
って言いました。で、どっちにしたっけな？こっちにしたような
Well
気がす
enough to
る。
know we never got
あ、そう
on.
そう、した。
Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody
So
knows the
Stefan って
workings of her mind, he
名前が出
does.
るんですよ、また。新たに。で、これにしたな。
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
うん。で、しょうがなくこれにした。
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
また話が広がるんですよ、ここで。で、これにした。
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
うん。で、注意しておくよ。
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone.
うん。
Vale's a
クエ
wild
スト追
place.
加。
She could be anywhere.
ゾイの家だね。よ
Could
し。
do without the gallows humor.
ゾイについて聞きたいことがある。
I'll tell you what I can.
で全部聞いてんだよね、ほとんど。そう、こうなった。
What
話
is
題
it?
を変えよう。邪魔して悪かったな。会話になってないっていう。よし、じゃあ、そう、ここでもう、録画トラブル気づいて、で、泣く、前回のところからやり直そうとしたんだけど、もうそこがもう、セーブされてなくて、
Oh, that's Thomas.
トーマス
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
どこ脱走者。機関車トーマスどこ話す。
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
なんだろう、こいつらは。うん。作業台発見。やったどこ作業台。これあ、トーマスキャンプいる。名前かっこいい
Oh,
じゃん。
didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a
Awesome.
little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi!
たどたどしいな。
Hello!
Are you, are things safe out here? How
ス
you
トーカー
keeping?
か。
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't
Just
kick you
like you.
out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
うん。褒め言葉として受け取っておく。これ、真実を言っちゃう？
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
あ、そう。
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
あ、そう。長い。エンジニアリング。10。下がるってこと？どういうことだってばよ。なぜ俺にそんな話を？
Well, because I
Also.
needed to tell somebody. You ain't one of us, and you ain't from Edgewater, so maybe you won't judge me as harshly. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical
Chris,
Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those
話広がり
data
す
pads, I
ぎる
could
とあん
teach
まり
myself the ins and outs.
ついていけなくなっ
Those
ちゃ
are
うぞ。
good. My dad kept a copy with him when he
挙
was
動
working
不
on
審
the
だよ
camp.
ね。
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town.
コミュニティセン
If
ター行
you
ったよ
could。find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
それなりの謝礼が欲しいところだ。3つ目はどこにあるん
I
だ？
wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
あ、そう。
Would you? I'd be
一
grateful.
応聞きたいことがある。いや、もう行くよ。トーマス・ケンプ。作業台を使う。あっそう。どういうこと？改造部品を取り付ける。ないんじゃないの？いまいちまだ理解してない。改造できないってことでしょ？部品がないわけだ。でしょ？うん。なるほどね。よし、じゃあ進もう。一人一人の話が長いからさ。あ、違う。一応傷ついたよ。あ、出る、おる。髪の色が。
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. これ盗むになっちゃう。ダメだね。なんか飲もうとしてる。そう。
If you're
Oh,
hungry,
just show
there's
Mr.
meat turning
Pickle.
on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed
いや
here.
トラブル。
Any questions, dear?
持ち込もうとしてるよ。あんたがアデレードだな。
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady
ア
who
デレ
keeps
ード、オース
flowers.
トラリア
But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
グランプリ。
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you?
ロバーツキ
I
ャー。
remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
うわ、トーマ
Are you
ス。
staying long? You should try some of my
Still not.
tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an
タバ
old
コンティ
spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
じゃねえな。古い単壺で入れたんだって書いてあるよ。 汚ねえな。本当にさ、嫌なんだけど。リードにあんたとの和解を依頼された。直で行く？
Reed Thompson?
めっちゃ
You here on behalf
変わ
of
ったよ、
that
顔。
cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's
何
idea
を思
of
って和
peace
解？
then?
直で言うこれ。街に戻らないと電力なくなるだとか。そんな話はよく聞いてなかったが。うん、聞いて
I
たけ
can't
ど。
say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific.
あっそう。
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by
そこを
ourselves.
なんとかさ。
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
これ言っちゃう？
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious
Awesome.
cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
秀夫？マモ？考えておこう。俺は船を直したいだけなんだ。もう自分のことだけ？あんたにとっての秀夫だろ。これ言っちゃうか。自分のことだけしか考えてない。
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
あれ。なんかうまくいかないな。
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
過労死？
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was
過労
old
死っ
now,
てなんか
he raised me all
日
by
本
his
語
lonesome.
が
Look what they did to this
定
child.
着してんだっけ？
Lost
確
a
か。
family to the company, and still she defends them.
過労死。会話を終える。俺を味方につけるために彼女の前でそんな物言いをするのは気に食わないな。あんたに手を貸すとして何か難しいな選択。
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in
Awesome.
droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
時間も時間になってきましたけど。
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
なんとかうまくいきませんかね。考えておこ
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
う。うわ、言っちゃったよ。難しいところだな。盗むだもん。ダメだよ、これ。そんなわけで、時間も時間だから、今回はこの辺にしたいと思います。ちょっといろいろトラブルもありつつ、やり直しつつで、またトラブルが怖いから、終えたいと思います、しっかり。そんなわけでよかったら、次回も見てください。じゃあね。